Want to speed up your language learning? Get access to all of our best PDF cheat sheets for free. Just click the link in the description and sign up for your free lifetime account right now.
Hi everyone, welcome to Ask K-Jin. My name is K-Jin. 안녕하세요, K-Jin입니다. In this series, I'll answer your Korean questions. So if you have any questions, please let me know by clicking the link in the description, or you can go to koreanclass101.com/ask-K-Jin. So ask me any questions. Today, I picked questions related to Korean grammar terms. Here's the first question. What is the stem? Stem is a part of verb or adjective that doesn't change when you conjugate with some grammar rules. For example, in English, you have this verb, to dance, to dance. When you conjugate it with ing form, it's dancing. When you conjugate it with ed, the past tense, then it becomes danced. Do you see this? D-A-N-C. D-A-N-C. So when you conjugate with other forms, there is some part that doesn't change. That is what we call stem in Korean. For example, I have this word, 밝다, 밝다. It's an adjective meaning to be bright. And I want to conjugate 밝다 with other forms. For example, 밝아요, it means it's bright. Or 밝은 방, it's a bright room. Bright room is 밝은 방. Or you can also say 밝지 않아요. 밝지 않아요. It means it's not bright. It's not bright. It's a negative sentence. Do you see one word, one syllable that doesn't change? Yes, it's 밝, 밝, 밝. This is the stem of this adjective, 밝. So Korean verb and adjective always ends with 다 in the dictionary form. So when you check some words in the dictionary, Korean adjective and verbs always ends with 다. So the adjective or verb without 다 is always a stem. So it's 밝다 here, right? 밝다, 밝다. And here, 밝 is a stem. And as you can see here, 밝, 밝, 밝. This part does not change. This is a stem. I have another example with 사다, 사다. 사다 means to buy. It's a dictionary form. For example, 사요. For example, I buy a book. 책을 사요, 사요. Or 사고 싶어요. 책을 사고 싶어요. I want to buy a book. So 사고 싶어요 means I want to buy. I want to buy. Or 사지 마세요. Don't buy. 사지 마세요. Don't buy. Do you see 사 here? Yes, I use this word 사다 and conjugate it with many grammar rules, right? But 사 does not change. So this is a stem. Again, 사다, it ended with 다. So verb without 다 is a stem, which is 사 here, 사. So this is a stem. And as you can see here, why is stem so important? When you conjugate this Korean verb or adjective with some grammar rules, the word changes, but stem does not change. So it's very important to know. This is stem. Here's the second question. What is the Korean sentence ending? Sentence ending is something that is added to the end of the Korean sentence. And that indicates speaker's attitude, nuance, or intention. So let me show you what it looks like. For example, I have this one, 요. I think you are familiar with it if you've been learning Korean. For example, 안녕하세요. You heard this word, right? 요 at the end of the sentence. So basically, we call this as polite sentence ending. So for example, 날씨가 좋아요. 날씨 means weather. 가 is a subject marking particle. 좋아요 means good. So it literally means the weather is good. The weather is good. 날씨가 좋아요. 날씨가 좋아요. I added you at the end of the sentence, right? This is a sentence ending. And by putting 요 at the end, I make the sentence polite. This is a polite sentence, so I can use it to stranger on the street because I don't know the person, so I cannot be so casual. So I can be polite with this form. 날씨가 좋아요. Or I can use this sentence to my neighbors or my friends who are older than me. If someone is older than me, I have to use polite language. Or my colleague. So this is polite enough, but this sounds still friendly. So 날씨가 좋아요. Here's another example. 습니다. 습니다. For example, 날씨가 좋습니다. 날씨가 좋습니다. It means the weather is good. The weather is good. 날씨가 좋습니다. Then what is the difference? This 습니다, this sentence ending makes 날씨가 좋습니다 as a formal sentence. So probably I'll use this sentence in some presentation or some formal setting. 날씨가 좋습니다. It sounds very formal. Or we also have this sentence ending. 네, 네. Do you see this? So this is a sentence ending used to talk about something one just learned with a little bit of surprise. For example, 날씨가 좋네. 날씨가 좋네. It sounds very casual. And it just means the weather is good. But it has some nuance. I didn't know that before, but I just went out. Oh, the weather is good. I just learned the weather. I just learned about it. I just realized the weather is good. So I didn't know that before. Oh, the weather is good. You can also conjugate it with 요 too. By putting 요, it sounds a little bit more polite. So 날씨가 좋네요, it means the weather is good. But you can guess that, oh, this person didn't know that. Just learned the fact. And also by putting 요, this person is trying to be polite. 날씨가 좋네요. Now we have this ending. 지. For example, 날씨가 좋지? 날씨가 좋지? This is a tag question. In English, it's more like right? So the weather is good, right? The weather is good, isn't it? So this is a tag question. They want to confirm it with you, right? 날씨가 좋지. Here you can also put you here if you want to be polite. Like 날씨가 좋지요? Or 날씨가 좋죠? If you want to shorten it. 날씨가 좋죠? Lastly, we also have this kind of sentence ending too. It's like let's, casual propositive sentence ending. For example, let's say 가자. It means let's go. So it changes the meaning. So 가다 is a verb meaning to go. But by replacing 다 with 자, it becomes like let's go, 가자. Like this, there are tons of sentence endings in Korean, and that changes your attitude or nuance, intention by using it. So this is, I would say, a difficult part of Korean grammar, but once you get used to it, you will be okay. Here's the last question. What is a particle? Let's look at the definition of this word first. Particle is a part of speech that is attached behind the noun, pronoun, numeral, adverb, ending, etc. to indicate its grammar relationship to the clause or make it more specific in meaning. Does it make sense? So let me show you some examples. Here we go. 짠! First word we have is 은 or 는. 은 or 는. This is called topic marking particle. In English, I would say this means like as for. So you're saying this is a topic that I'm going to tell you today. 한국 드라마는 재미있어요. 한국 드라마는 재미있어요. So 한국 드라마, 한국 means Korea and 드라마 means drama. So Korean drama is 한국 드라마. 는 is a topic marking particle meaning like as for. So as for Korean drama, 재미있어요. 재미있어요, it means it's interesting or it's fun. So Korean dramas are fun and interesting. And I put 는 here because I want to emphasize this. I want to let you know that, oh, I want to talk about 한국 drama, Korean dramas. As for Korean dramas, you know, it's fun, aren't they? So then here is like as for. But if there is no subject in the sentence and there is just topic, then this topic often works and acts as the subject of the sentence. So you can translate this sentence as Korean dramas are fun. 한국 드라마는 재미있어요. So this is a particle. It's a part of word that shows a relationship and it gives a specific meaning. Hey, the noun before 는 is the topic of the sentence. Or another example is this. 이가, 이 or 가, 이가. This is called subject marking particle. And let me show you another one. 을 or 를, 을 or 를. These are object marking particles. So let me show you how I write this. 엄마가 사과를 먹어요. 엄마가 사과를 먹어요. Now you see this subject marking particle 가 and object marking particle 를 here, right? 엄마가 사과를 먹어요. So by looking this 가, I know 엄마 is the subject of the sentence. And by looking at 를, I know 사과 is the object of the sentence. So because of these particles, even if you mix the order of the sentence like this, 사과를 엄마가 먹어요, it means my mom eats an apple. 엄마, my mom. 가, particle. 사과, apple. 를, object marking particle. 먹어요, eat. Same here, I just changed the word order, right? 사과를 I put at the beginning of the sentence. 엄마가 I put it in the middle of the sentence. 먹어요. But it means exactly the same. In English, if I change the word order, the meaning completely changes, right? My mom eats an apple, or an apple eats my mom. Those are completely different. But in Korean, the word order isn't so important because we have particle. Particle shows the role of the noun clearly. So even if you mix the words, nouns, by looking at the particle like this, 가를, 가를, you know what it means. So that's why particles are important. Here's another particle. 에. 에 has many meanings. But let me introduce you just two meanings. First meaning is time marking particle. Like on Tuesday. On Tuesday is 화요일에. 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 화요일 means Tuesday. 에 is time marking particle. In English, it kind of works like preposition because you say on Tuesday, on Tuesday. In Korean, that is 화요일에. So here it means like on. Or at 7 p.m. At 7 p.m. 7시에. 7시에. 에. In English, you use at for the time, right? But Korean is easier here because you just need to put 에, time marking particle. 7시. 7시. It means 7 o'clock. Or 3월에. 3월에. It means in March. In March. 3월 means March. 에 is kind of like in. So English is harder here. Depending on the word, you often change the preposition, right? At, on, in. But in Korean, we mostly use 에. 화요일에, 7시에, 3월에. So like this. By putting 에, I know that something is happening at this time in March or at 7 p.m. or on Tuesday. It can also be a direction marking particle. For example, 학교에 가요. 학교에 가요. So I go to school. Here, 에 means like to. It shows the direction where I'm going. So 학교 means school. 에 means to. So to school is 학교에 가요 means I go to school. The last particle that I want to quickly introduce you is 에서. 에서 is location marking particle. So when something is happening in some space or some location, we use this particle 에서. For example, 도서관에서 공부해요. 도서관, it means library. 에서 means in. So in the library or at the library. 공부해요. It means I study. I study at the library. I study in the library. So 도서관에서 공부해요. So these are the particles that you need to know. And these are very important ones. So I chose 5 most common ones. So check out our videos on Korean Class 101. We have many audio lessons and video lessons about these particles. That's it for this lesson. Today, I answered 3 questions about topics related to Korean grammar terms. If you have any other questions, click the link in the description or go to koreanclass101.com/ask-K-Jin. Thanks for watching. I'm K-Jin and I'll see you on koreanclass101.com. 다음 시간에 봐요.